guys, Miss Charlie here with Shop My Stash progress and project pan for what I used in November and what I will be using for the month of December. So this is what I used for November, and we're going to go through my crop progress of what I used in this basket. For my sprays, I had my LA Girl primer spray. I used it up. This is what I used before makeup and to set my powders and also to spray any shadows if needed. And I brought in my Mario Badescu. This is the mini facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. She was at the top and now she is down to the little, almost to the paper right there. And then the Ace Beauté Set Lock Setting Spray. This was really nice. I really liked it. It did keep my makeup in place and it smells like candy. I really enjoyed that. I have another one from Ace Beauté. I think it's called Seal It. That one is okay, but I like this one much better. So those were my primer spray and setting spray. For my lip treatment, I have this Be Pure Lip Scrub, still going through it. Still trying to use that up. And then I also have the Milk Hush Kush lip oil in Green Dragon. This is nice. I like the doe foot. Use this quite a bit. It's nice and hydrating. Put some on now. It doesn't really feel like an oil. It feels more like a lip gloss. But it's nice, so I used that. I used quite a bit. For my eye cream, I have the Aloe Vera Superfood Eye Serum from Dr. Botanicals. I used this a couple of times, but what I've been using is trying to use up this First Aid Beauty Hydrating Eye Cream. It is down to here now, almost done. So this is gonna roll over into December, as well as this will be rolling over into December, and the lip scrub. For the face primer, I have the Dr. Brandt Illuminizing Primer. Been using this as well, trying to get it used up. It looks like there's a lot, but it was turned over, but there's not a lot left in there. So I'm trying to get this used up by the end of the year. This Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturizing Cream. This is almost gone. It's only like maybe 1 or 2 applications left, that's all. And I scraped it, so that's about what's left. So 1 or 2 applications and she is finally done. And then bring in the Banana Souffle Moisture Cream from Glow Recipe. This still has quite a bit in it. I didn't weigh it because this is glass, so it's too heavy for my scale, but you can see where she is. And it smells like fake bananas, but this will be rolling in after this is used up. For concealer, I have the Wand Me Up Concealer from Joa and Cafe. I did pick up a backup in tan. It's just a little bit deeper than this, not much. This was a perfect match for me. I didn't have to mix it with anything. I like the coverage. It lasted all day. It didn't crease on me. It wasn't drying. I love this, and this was from Dollar Tree, so I'm glad I picked up a backup of this. For my foundations, I mixed together this Maybelline 4-in-1 Perfector. This is in medium deep, way too dark for me, but I mixed it with the foundation from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is in the color 400N, and I mixed it together and put it in this airless container that I also got from the dollar store, and mixed it with my LA Girl foundation mixing drops in blue. Came out absolutely nice. I love the combination. For powder, I have the One Size Ultimate Setting Powder in Dark Deep. This is a very finely milled powder. It's not too dark for me. I thought it would be, but it's not. It looks intimidating, but it's really not for my skin tone. Very finely milled, and mixed it with the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Translucent. Mixed it with that, and it gives a great matte finish. I love this powder. think I got this in a 21 Days of Beauty, and then I got this in a BoxyCharm Ipsy, and these two were beautiful for the month of November. For brows, I have the Ioni Brow Pencil in Dark Brown. I love this. This is like the e.l.f. pencil that I got from the dollar store. That's how much we have left. Not much at all. Trying to get her used up, and she's going to be rolling over into December. It's just a nice pencil, not too waxy, not too creamy. Perfect. And I do have a backup of this because I haven't seen it at the Dollar Tree anymore. And the Marie Claire eyebrow and hairline powder. I have not used it for my hairline because I don't have a lot of gray on my hairline. I do, but it's mixed in, you can't really tell. And I used this on my brows. It worked beautifully. You could also use this as blend out shades like this one if you're doing your makeup or on traveling and you take this with you. You can use it as a transition, use these as transition colors, but it worked just nicely. And then of course, still using my KVD mix. I did put some more in there with a little bit of black to fill in the tail of my brows because this was a little too light for my tail. This was for the front, and then this was for the tail. And then the Live Brow Sculpt. Enjoy this. This rolled over from October, so I did get some more use out of it in November as well. But those are what I used in November for my brows. Forgot to mention this primer, face primer from Dominique, the Blur Moisture Serum Primer. Has a pump. This is really nice this time of year. It's getting colder. The moisture is getting sucked out of the air and your skin, and this was really nice to use right now. For bronzer, blush, highlight, and contour, I brought in the Rare Beauty Liquid Blush in Believe. This is so pretty. It's just a nice mauve-y, a nice mauve, I should say. You don't need much. It blends in nicely. It did not disturb my foundation or powder. So I did put it on over powder. It's really nice. And I paired it with the LA Colors Berry Plum. I think I forgot to mention it last time, my last project pan, but I brought this in, and this is a very nice blush. It paired really, really nicely with the Rare Beauty blush over top, just to, you know, kind of set it. They're both the same color. You can see they're the same color. So powder and liquid the same. For bronzer, I brought in the W7 bronzer matte. Got this from CVS. This is a very nice, finely milled bronzer. Beautiful. If you find this at your Dollar Tree, your CVS, pick it up, use your points. For blush, I brought in this Kokie blush, and this is their Gradient Blush in Tender. This is a beautiful orangey peach. Just mix it together. It's such a nice orangey peach. I really like that. I got this at Rite Aid when they were going out of business. And the e.l.f. Apricot Glow. This is their baked highlighter. I always have a warm and a cool highlighter and a warm and a cool blush. This is nice, wet or dry. Here, there. Get out of there, ma'am. And it's a nice apricot gold highlight. It's so pretty. And then the cool tone highlight I have from Sophia and Maybelle in Peach Sangria. Beautiful mauve highlight. So nice, and it's very soft. For my bronzer, I brought in the Alamar Cosmetics Hydrating Complexion Trio in Medium Tan. I mixed these two. This was on pan, and we have expanded the pan. There is a little bit of pan right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's right here. I might have to put a picture of it. And then we have pan on this one, which is, like right here. I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up, but there's a little pan right there. And then we've expanded the pan on this one, which is great. And I cannot use this powder. It is too yellow for my neutral skin tone, but I love when I hit pan on products. And then for liners, eye primer, and mascara, I am going to be now decluttering the half-caked Eye Defy. It's getting dry. It's not really doing a lot on my lashes. She's drying out, but I did like her for the few months that she was in my rotation, so this will be swapped out for a different one. But the e.l.f. Lash and Roll I will continue to use. She is still doing well. She's not dried out. I love this brush. It does wonders on my lashes. I love it to death, and I got this with points from CVS. This Mary Claire Precision Eyeliner, I love this. This reminds me of the one from Wet n Wild. Has a nice, long, precise tip. It's easy to control for me. It's nice and black. I love it. And when you take it off at night, when I wash my face, it kind of peels off. It's kind of weird, but it stays on all day though. Getting through this Wet n Wild Baby Got Black liner. We don't have much more to go. I sharpened it today. It's got a couple more sharpens and she'll finally be done, but this will roll over till December. The P. Louise Eye Base in Rumor 02. This is also going to roll over to December, trying to get that used up. The Hard Candy liner that I got from Dollar Tree. This is also going to roll over. This is how much is left. Not much at all. This is going to roll over to December. And then I also brought back in my Wet n Wild Breakup Proof liner. I love this liner, and it is a brush tip. I love this for precise wings. Love it. So those were mascara, liners, and eye primer. Now we're going to go into this basket as to what I'll be using for the month of December. For sprays, I brought in the Rude Cosmetics Shine Control Mist Setting Spray. I got this from TJ Maxx. And then I'm bringing in the Dragon's Blood Hyaluronic Drink Hydrate and Tone from Rodial. This will be my primer before makeup and to set down my powders. I just got this in an Ipsy, so we're going to try that out and see how it is. And I've used this before in a project pan and really liked it. For lips, I'm still using the Be Pure Scrub, and then I brought in this Rare Beauty Soft Pinch. What is this? Soft Pinch Gel. Soft Pinch Gel, I guess. I cannot read the rest. I think it is in French. But it read the right side, ma'am. Soft Pinch Tinted Lip Oil in Honestly. And this is what she looks like. It's like a nude, but it's clear. Here's the doe foot. And it's just like a clear nude. This does feel like an oil. Lightly scented, but this is nice to use from Rare Beauty. I have the Rare Beauty, I have the blush, one of the blushes, and the foundation, which will be coming up soon. So far I'm liking the things I have from Rare Beauty. For brows, I'm still going to use my KVD, and I'm going to bring in this LA Colors brow powder from Dollar Tree. Going to try this out. This is very cute, very nice for traveling. And then I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Brow Freeze in clear. And this is kind of like the paddle from V Cosmetics, but theirs is curved and their bristles are a little bit longer. So we'll see how this goes. It has short bristles on one side, and then it's got longer bristles on the other side, and then it's flat, so you can do your lamination if you want to. So we'll try it. I would rather have it in here because I tried the pot one and it grew stuff in it. I don't know what happened there, but we will try this one instead. For concealer, I have this Alley Oop Game Face Second Skin Concealer in the color Champion. It's got a little thingy on top. I don't like this because it just comes right off when you're trying to take this off. This comes off too. I don't like that. And it's red based. It's a little red, but I can mix it. I've used it before. It works just fine. It's a nice coverage. And then I have the LA Girl concealer in, can't remember, in Fawn. I took it out of the tube and put it in here. So I'm going to try to mix these together with my LA Girl to use these for December. See, she is a bit dark and warm, but again, when I mix it, it'll be just fine. For foundations, I'm bringing in the Rare Beauty foundation. This is in 410N. This says neutral. This is very red. It's kind of like the ABH where it says warm, but it's neutral, and then it's a neutral, but it's warm. This one is more on the warm side, warm neutral. And see, that's not neutral. That's very red. But it's a nice foundation. I've used it before, and I'm mixing it with this. This is the bottle for the No Problem primer from Touch in Sol. That took me forever to use up. This is an amazing poreless smoothing primer. I have the new version in the tube, which I haven't used yet, but I cleaned it out and I put in the Catrice foundation, and I mixed them together with some of my mixing pigment because one is too dark and one is too light, so I mixed them together. So I figure if I use this, it comes together a little bit better. And then putting in some of the mixing drops, let's put a little bit on there. I can bring this together so it looks a little bit more neutral. I think I put too much. I did, but you get the idea. But I can mix this together and make it work. For powders, I have this LA Colors pressed powder in beige from Dollar Tree. I see these all the time, but I never saw one in a color that might, fit my skin tone. This is the one in beige. This one I can make work, so we're gonna try it out. And it comes with this little, whatever this is supposed to be. This is supposed to be a puff. This is not a puff. This is a puff. I know this one is dirty because I'm currently using it, but this is a puff. This is a piece of something that you put in for packing. This is, I don't know what this is, but it's in there. I'm not going to use it, but it's in there. And this packaging is very, very thin. It's very slim, very slim. Then I'm bringing in the Be Pure infused powder, the white powder, and we've got pan. We're going to expand that pan. It's a nice powder. I always mix a white powder with a colored powder for my finishing powders. For bronzer, blush, highlight, and contour, I have this Be Pure Glow Up Contour. This works so nicely. I don't remember what the color is. I didn't write it on here, or if it came with the color, but it has one of those little poofs, which I don't really like, but I used it for the contour. It works just fine. I love it. It blends out so nicely. Beautiful, beautiful. For my bronzer, I have this iconic London Ultimate Bronzing Powder in medium. This is a nice finely milled powder. I've used this for so long. You can still see the etchings, but it's very finely milled and it's very hard pressed. So it's gonna last I'm gonna have this for the rest of my life. But it's a nice bronzer. I might get the darker the shade that's a little bit darker than this, but it works just fine. I just need it to blend out my contour. For blush, for my warm tone blush, I have this Note blush in Desert Rose. I've had this for a long time as well. And it's a nice orangey peach. It's very subtle, very nice. And then for a cool tone blush, I have the e.l.f. in Primer Infused Blush in Always Rosy. This is also a nice soft blush, cool tone. Got that from Dollar Tree a long time ago when they used to have a lot of e.l.f. stuff. For highlight, I brought out the Avatar: The Last Airbender from Lethal Cosmetics. This is their pressed highlighter. And in the darkest times, hope is something you give yourself. And I think it's in White Lotus. This is the packaging. Yep, it's in White Lotus. And this is what it looks like. It looks like a lotus. And it looks white, but it has a pink reflect. I don't know if you can see it, but it has a pink reflect. It is a little chunky. This would be great for inner corner, but I'm going to use it on my cheeks. Just have to go in and blend that out so it's not chunky. But look at that. Look at that. And it just like disappears. It's like there, it's not there, then it's there. Not there, then it's there. Especially on my skin tone where white-based highlighters, you know, leave that cast. You can see this is disappeared and back. Beautiful. And I did buy the whole Avatar collection when it came out because I love Avatar. And then for my warm toned highlight, I have Boozy Brunch from Wet n Wild. This has been around forever. I have the other one as well, the Cosmo one. I have that one too. If you see these at your drugstore and you don't wear, you know, you're a minimalist of makeup, this is great. Buy this one and the Cosmo one, and you'll be set forever for a cool tone and a warm tone. This is so pretty. It looks like it's gonna be cool with the pink, but it's not. It's more of a champagne with a little bit of a pink cast, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty, so pretty. Wet n Wild makes some of the best highlighters. And then lastly, for liner and mascara, sorry that this is so dirty. This was in the drawer with my concealer, so it's dirty. This is the next mascara I'm gonna bring out since I'm going to be decluttering the Half Caked. This is the Polite Society Greatest Lashes of All Time mascara. It says 100% longer, 97% instant volume, 97% base to tip curl, 100% defined lashes, and 1000% more confidence. And this, so we will see on that. I like to compone it. It's not round, it is oval. It has some weight to it. I like the brush. It kind of reminds me of the Bad Gal Bang with the little Christmas tree thing, and the bristles are a nice length. I wish they were just a tad bit longer, but we will see how they work. I've never tried anything from Polite Society, so if you have, let me know. And this is embossed on here. It's not printed, it's embossed on there. It's raised, and it has that click, so you know it's closed too. So yeah, bougie mascara. And then still using the same liners and things, except for I'm bringing in the La Mercerie liner, which is kind of like the Wet n Wild one. This is a brush tip from Dollar Tree. Very precise. I really like a nice precise liner, and for $1.50, $1.25, give me all of them. And I did buy a backup of this. All right, so that was my Shop My Stash for the month of November progress and what I'll be using for the month of December. We have quite a few rollovers trying to get things done, and we are getting there, getting some progress and some things out of the collection. If you do Project Pan, let me know, tag me. I would love to watch your videos. I love watching Project Pan videos. If you've used any of these products, let me know your thoughts as well. And if you have any suggestions of things I should try, please let me know. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me today. Thank you. Appreciate you so very much. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe here on YouTube and on Instagram. And we'll see you in the next Project Pan.